Federal aviation investigators are expected later today at the scene of a plane crash near a northwest Columbus neighborhood. The single engine went down just short of the runway near Don Scott Airport. And that's where we find 10 TV anchor Jeff Hogan live on the scene. And looking at pictures of that plane, Jeff, it's amazing anyone survived.
Yeah, that's very true, Angela, when you do see them, and we'll show you a picture of them from Chopper 10 in just a second. But first, I can tell you that Dwayne Revenaugh was flying that plane. He was cleared for landing right at Don Scott Field, right behind me here, and he came down over top of this neighborhood, and you can see the fence there. Emergency crews went through this fence. The tower heard a garbled message, and then his plane went down over that hilly ravine here. Now, as I said, this is the scene. You can see better from above the damage to the plane. We're told that this plane is totaled. As I said, he was cleared for landing in his twin-engine Aero Commander high-wing plane. He's a commercially licensed pilot. He wasn't out flying for pleasure. This was a job for him. He was flying for his company. The emergency crews got here. The crash investigation is in the hands of the FAA right now as far as a cause. Nobody's going to speculate on that. But he missed this neighborhood, went through the trees on his way down to the ground.
He missed a lot of trees, and he impacted in an area to where he was very fortunate, you know, to be able to walk away, I feel.
Experts, no question about that. Experts at the airport say that the pilots in these emergency situations will look for the dark spots when they're landing. No lights means no homes, but in this case, it also meant no runway. Usually it means open fields and things like that, but there just weren't any open fields out here for him to find. So he landed in a hilly area. He's in good condition at Riverside this afternoon. Very lucky to be alive. Live near Don Scott Airport, Jeff Hogan, 10 TV News.
Thanks, Jeff. Quite the story to tell. Well, here is a closer look at Don Scott Airport. It operates as a self-supporting entity of the Ohio State University. The latest figures posted by OSU indicate 230 aircraft are based at Don Scott, and an estimated 100,000 flights go through a year, making Don Scott one of the top 5 airports in Ohio for number of takeoffs and landings. We'll bring you more as the investigation on this plane crash continues tonight at 5.